Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I see the error messages going on, so I hope you can see me. Hope you can find me. Welcome to Get Rich 101. Get Rich 101. Sorry. This is my show. I'm Sekou Writes. I am an author. That's what I'll plug. I'll plug my most recent book, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. And let me just hold this up for a second because P. King and, well, first of all, P. King heard me say daily in reference to this book. And she got all excited during the show, during the Fiance File show. And the cat's getting excited about it. So everyone's getting excited about turning this book into a daily. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But look. She, she's he's excited. He's excited. He's excited. Do it. Right? So anyway, that's what we're talking about. Talking about turning Hack Your Pain Now into a scheduled guide of some kind. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. And also, I am a stroke survivor. I am a stroke survivor. I am a stroke survivor. I need to say that a few times. Right? Right, Nelson? 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 Just sitting there looking at me. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. I don't know why he's getting so hyper today. I'm going to get things out of his way so he can curl up next to me. Yeah, there you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go. All right, so anyway, where was I? Where was I? I said that I'm a stroke survivor. I need to remind you all that I'm a stroke survivor, that I'm still surviving. I'm still surviving every day, every day, every day. And yeah, that's it on that. Oh, and shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space to grow, to grow, to grow, and letting this thing become a thing. All right, so now let me hip you to the run. Well, the run report wasn't acting right. Let me see if it's acting right now. No, the run report is not acting right. So I'm going to show you Cat Chronicles. Well, let me tell you run report. I'll just tell you to you. Run report, I've run for 475 days. 475 days. Yeah. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Because, every once in a while the number catches me, like makes me feel something. I was like, 475. That feels good. That feels strong. And so yeah, I'll be celebrating 500, my 500th day according to P. King. Get something, something going for the 500th day. All right, so that's what I have for the run report. I was just thinking, just a reminder for those of you who are thinking of doing something like this. You've got to remember that it's not going to start off the way it ends. It's not going to start off the way it ends, right? Because in the beginning, man, I was walking, I was doing things, I was walking place and sitting down, and like all the things. So the fact that I was able to get here to 475 is a true testimony to my will and determination, but also like my well, I guess that's it. I'm just trying to make it plain that you gotta have goal, you gotta have determination. You gotta have determination to help you through. Okay, so now we're gonna skip to Cat Chronicles. Cat Chronicles. We just had a Cat Chronicles, a live Cat Chronicles right here. He's sitting right here. Nelson is sitting chilling right next to me. All right, so let me show you this one. This one made me laugh. This one made me laugh. I was sitting there, laid out, watching TV, and he came over and sat on my legs. He sat on my legs. Just curled up and sat on my legs. And Fee was mad. She's like, "What? Don't you remember who fed you? Who feeds you? So it was funny. It was so funny. And so we've had our time together. But me and Nelson. So anyway, great photo, great photo. And there's one other photo I wanted to show you of last night because last night I was done. I was done. I was done. And he he gave us some salmon, barbecue salmon. Took me out. Took me out. And look at this. I fell asleep. And then and then Nelson came over and used the other half of the same pillow. Hilarious. Hilarious. I was out. I was out. Okay. So that's it. Let me take these out of here and let me see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. Let me see. No. No. Oh yeah. One more thing. One more thing. So just to keep you guys updated on your your passage of time, I guess, when you're keeping up with what I'm doing. But I was in the hospital. I was in the dentist. I was in the dentist recently, and nothing too big to report there. Just that I'm going steadily to the dentist, and I can see the right side is is in more trouble than the left side, and so that's just I'm sure that has to do with my I can't remember the word now. Holly gave me the word, but there's a word that means the weak right side. I can't remember it. But I'm going to get it. But anyway, I'm sure that it has something to do with it. All right. So anyway, I made it through the dentist's office. Okay. All right. And let's see. And I think that's it. Let me check my notes. Okay. That's all my introductory stuff. So, all right. So now we're going to talk about money. Let's talk about money. And what I've noticed is that everything around you seems the same. Everything around you is the same until you ask something different. Until you ask something different. Now, I say that because I've been advising P. King to add an element of asking the people about their money advice, whoever it is, right? And then I thought about it after they gave me that advice. I was like, hey, that's good advice for me. So I started doing the same thing. And you saw it earlier this week. If you saw all this week, I did interviews with all kinds of people from Nashville, Tennessee, and I added that to it. So therefore, anybody can be a subject of my show. That means anybody can be a subject of my show. I talk to them about me, talk to them about my right hand side, talk about that. But then I get to ask them, what's their genius tip for money? What is it they have? And I've gotten such great feedback. And everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. And I haven't run to one person that was like, oh, no. None of that. And they've been really good comments. So I'm going to keep doing that. And so you'll see more people interspersed on the space because now I can interview anybody. So watch out. You're going to see some huge interviews here coming up soon. Okay. Now, Epiphany. Epiphany has been the topic of Rev Mel Show. Epiphany. And you know what? We've been talking about this, and I've been on the show. I've been on her show, talking with her about it, and it's been so rich. Like we didn't plan it, but it so richly connects Epiphany and money. There's some connection there, and I've been following that thread with her, And also with me, I've been thinking about what are my epiphanies? What are my epiphanies? Right. And so oh, sorry. I thought my fiance was leaving. So anyway, so what I'm thinking is about the emergency fund. About the emergency fund. Because the emergency fund, we talk about it in abstract, but now we need to talk about it in real time. In real time, because that's 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 a really good thing. Like when you talk about it in real time like that, now you got to really embody it because this is what happened. What's happened? Had to get her permission to tell you this, but yeah, yeah. So she King is having something happen with her cousin, right? And so we need to move quickly. Oh wow, that got so much less noisy with the with the dryer. Sorry. Anyway, we had to get the money together quickly. And I tried to help her out of my money, but my money takes slow to get here. It wasn't going to be ready until the 26th. The 26th. And what is it? Like today is the 19th. Right? And I'm like, "Oh man, like I was going to take money from my emergency fund and help her. But my emergency fund is stuck behind the wall at Acorns. It takes me too long to get out. And I've talked about this. I've talked about this on this show. Oh, I need to make sure I move that money someplace faster. I never did it. I never did it. Now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to do it because the emergency fund money needs to be available fast. Needs to be available fast. So that's important. That's important. And also, well, I think that's enough. Like, I really think it's important for you to understand that your emergency fund needs to be a way for you to use in emergencies, right? Because what happened with her cousin was rapid, right? And us needing the money was rapid, right? And so we need that money to do things, and now we had to do other things to fund that, fund her support. And so, and that this hurt my heart. This hurt my heart. She had to come in and sell some of her stock portfolio, like almost a whole thing. I was like, oh man, that hurt my heart because for those of you that don't know, stock accumulates by time, right? Stock accumulates by time. So you want to put some money in the stock, it's not going to do good until like 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4 years. And then they'll start doing well. But you got to make it 3 to 4 years, right? You got to make it that whole period. And she had her stocks that have been in there that long, and now they're doing well. And she had to cut them out to use it for her cousin. And so now she's got to replenish her stock portfolio, but now she's got to start over from 2024. Like, oh man, that hurt my heart. That hurt my heart. And so it tells me that we've got to have a different kind of conversation about our money and our to-dos and all of our stuff. We need to do something better because we can't have this happen again. We can't have it happen again. Like my money's got to be there. Her money's got to be there. Like everything's got to be lined up. And the thing that gets you to that is doing the work ahead of time. Doing the work ahead of time. And, we got to get on it. We got to get on it, right? Because yeah, that's for real. That's for real. All right, let me check my comments. Yeah, yeah. Here's P King telling us she's been stocks since 2022. Yeah, but that's all right though, because this is the last time. This is the last time we gonna play this way. Last time. All right, let's see. Yeah, we've been talking about moving from our emergency fund to Acorn to another vehicle. Yeah, we have been talking about it, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, and so now I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out some place to see what I think I need to do is divide it into two parts. Divide some of it into something that's readily available and have some left in the emergency fund. Emergency fund. So therefore, I believe your emergency fund should be broken up into two places. Two places. Now that's something I'm just coming to now because you've got to have some money that's available immediately, and also have some available that's stacking, and stacking. All right. Oh, let's see what team is saying. Yes, and life will let you know you need it. I need mines various times. So happy I had it available. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you had it available too, Fatima. And you've got to have it, right? You have to have the idea that you need to have an investment fund, and then the action to create an investment fund. You got to create it, right? And you got to stick to it. Like that's got to be set aside for emergencies. For emergencies. Now this is an emergency. Like what's happening with the cousin is dire, so it needs to happen. But you've got to have it available. Got to have it available. So I'm glad you had it available, Tima. I'm glad you did. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see. Yes, we will. Yes. Okay. We will. I'm trying to get it right. We will never be in this predicament again. There will be something rust, but we'll be properly prepared. Yeah. Something else. Something else. Thanks, V. Thanks, V. Yeah. And let's see what Mel saying. My emergency fund is my credit union. It's not earning much interest, but I can get it immediately. Yeah. Get it immediately. Get it immediately. That's a good tip. Have it in your emergency funds account, but have it available. Have it available. And so what you could do is you could have it, grow in acorns and transfer out some of that money. Like in other words, you can get more interest on acorns, I believe. And so that could be growing over here, but then you you transfer every money, like let's say monthly, you transfer the top. Like let's say you got $1,000, right? And then everything above $1,000 you transfer over. You transfer over. Transfer over. And so you get to a point where you got $2,000 accounts, one and two, right? And then you keep doing it. You have one and two, two and one. You keep giving and giving and giving to yourself. And then there'll be a time when you don't have to worry about it at all. You will not have to worry about having an account at all because you have it covered. But until then, you need that emergency account. Thanks, Rev Mal. Thanks, Rev Mal. And let's see, any other comments? Thank you. Thank you, PK. Thank you. I think this was about me running 475 days. I think that's what that was about. Oh, me and amazing me. Thank you, P King. oh, about me offering her the money. P King. All right. Yeah. Bye. Bye, P. Love you too. All right. So B's going off and away. She's going to deal with her cousin in another city. And yeah, and she's doing some uncomfortable things in order to fund this trip. That's all I'm gonna say. She's doing some uncomfortable things in order to fund this trip, and I don't like having to watch her do it. So I've said it before, I've said it again. I need to have my money in a proper place. She needs to have her money in a proper place. We need to have our money mapped out, mapped out, mapped out, mapped out. Ashe. Ashe. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. The other part is I had to get clear about what an emergency really is. Yes, yes. Blessings to Fee's cousin making it through this emergency situation. Yes, we are praying. Let's just give a moment of silence to Fee's cousin. God, we bless you, and we ask that you do God's favor. Amen. Yeah, just something. Just something. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, you have to be really clear about what an emergency is. You got to be clear about what emergency fund is, because trust me, when I first started collecting money, I was like, "Woo, there's some money over here. I could spend that money on these sneakers. I could spend this money on these things." And no, you got to keep your mind focused on what is an emergency. What is an emergency? Ashe. Ashe. All right. All right. Anyway, let me see what else I got to comment on. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me see if there's any other comments. And I think that's it. I feel deflated. I appreciate that, Fee. I appreciate that. She's been investing since 2021. All right. Yeah, but yeah, it's the emergency fund is critical. Once you've been shaken up like this, you will understand how critical it is. You'll understand how critical it is. All right. Ashe. Ashe. Okay, so I think I'm in the show now. And yeah, I'm still gonna show up for Mel's show, and we'll talk about it then. And hopefully there'll be some lessons there for me. And we're just gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. This cannot happen again. This cannot happen again. I'm just gonna say that again because want you all to hold me accountable. I want you all to hold me accountable. This cannot happen again. Ashe. All right, folks. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. How I'm relating that right now is now I got to move some money around. Like, doesn't matter if I've researched it well enough. Now I've got to move some money around and get that money moved. So now it's better than perfect. All right. All right. So now it's better than perfect. Now is better than perfect, and I will see you later. Oh, don't forget to watch Rev Mel. Don't forget to watch The King Show. Don't forget to I think that's it. I've got to do I have to do my thing for this month. I'll do my thing for this month soon. Soon come. Yes, and if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay? All right, folks. I'll see you later.